So today I'm going to be teaching you how to create one of these macrame keychains. You only need a few materials to do this DIY. The first material you're going to need is some sort of key ring. I like to use these snap bolts from the hardware store. You can also just use a regular key ring. And then you're also going to need some macrame cord or thick cotton string. You could also just use a regular yarn for this project. And then the last thing would just be a pair of scissors. So to get started, I'm just going to attach my snap bolt to a pillow just to hold it secure. And then fold your first piece of macrame cord in half. You're going to stick the end, the loop, through the end of the key ring and then pull the ends of the string through the loop. So you're going to see a loop in the front, and this is creating a Larks head knot. What this is going to do is just secure everything onto the key ring. So repeat that for all 6 strands, folding them in half, sticking the loop through, and then pulling the ends through that. And then the next type of knot we're going to do is just a double half hitch knot. And this is actually a knot we're going to do for the entire project. So to start out, you're going to take the outermost edge and almost make a 4 shape and wrap that around and under the diagonal piece of cord and then through. And then you're going to repeat that again. So you're doing it twice for every working cord that you're using around the diagonal cord. And you're just going to do that for 3 Larks head knots until you get to the center. If you've ever done friendship bracelets or anything like that, it's a very similar knotting technique. And then you're going to repeat the same thing on the other side, but just going in the opposite direction. So you're basically making this V shape by using the double half hitch knot technique. Once you get to the center, just wrap one around the other, following the same pattern of 2 and tying that tight in the center. So this whole pattern is going to be a set of diamond shapes, all using the double half hitch knot. So now we're going to take and continue that line down the opposite direction, just following that through. So it's almost going to create a little X shape. Always kind of guiding that guide string to go where you want it at the right angle. And then repeat that going in the opposite direction, finishing out that X shape. And then I'm going to double this pattern right here so that it's like 2 rows thick of the diamond. And you can use all sorts of different combinations of using these Larks head knots. It's what I use the most in a lot of my macrame keychain designs. So again, I'm just going now at the downward angle, and I'm always working on each side, splitting it exactly in half so that it's even, creating those nice even center points. And then I'm going to create another diamond, but it's only going to have 1 row on each side. Also, when I'm doing these macrame keychains, I really like to use like a somewhat thin macrame cord. So what I'm using here is 3mm macrame cord from Modern Macrame, and I've just untwisted it so that it's not 2-ply, it's only 1-ply. I find that like a thick baker's twine or something like that also works really well. Then I'm finishing out this design by making almost a triangle shape at the bottom, opposite of what I did at the very top. And I'm going to do 2 rows of that to just kind of balance out the composition of the macrame keychain. And then to finish it off, you're just going to tie everything into a nice little tassel at the end. So I'm just going to take my longest piece of macrame cord that I have left and wrap that around all the other pieces of macrame cord, making sure to just tie that into a couple double knots to make sure it's really secure. And then I'm gonna cut them all so that they're nice and even at the bottom. And then I really like the look of a really fluffy fringe, so I'm just gonna untwist this further to get really small strands coming out of the bottom. You could use like a little comb or even a tapestry needle to help separate those strands. And that is the finished piece. It measures about 7 inches long on the macrame part. It's the perfect addition to your keys or even hanging it on a purse or a backpack or something like that. I love these and they're super versatile and a fun little DIY with just a few materials. I hope that you guys enjoyed and let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. Thanks for watching.